Hello and welcome back. In the last session, we have seen the primitive data types. In today's session, we will take a look at object data type. The object data type is also quite similar to the primitive data types, wherein we will see that with an example. I'm going to create a new file here called example.js. I'm going to define an object here. Let home address is equal to. So here I'm going to define the house number as 40 and then street as Boulevard Street, which is a string, and state as Karnataka, and I'll also define city here, which is Bangalore. Here I have defined home address, which is an object which contains all these values instead of one value. So it contains multiple values and each of them is like a key value pair. If I want to print the house number, I can print by using home address dot. Whenever you type dot, so all these properties, so these are all called properties. Okay, so house number is also a property, street is also a property, and city is also a property. And property, each of these properties has got a value. So these properties can be accessed by using dot operator. So dot, for example, house number. Okay, so let me clear this and then run this node. Okay, so by using dot operator and by referring to this particular property, we can access the value for that particular property. The same thing can be done for example, street. What else can be done with this object? So home address, if I want to change the, say for example, street to something else. Okay, I want to change the street to MG Road. Okay, and after that I want to print the value of the street here. Okay, let me run this. Okay, initially the value of the street was Boulevard Street and now it is MG Road. Okay, so by assigning a particular value to a particular property for this particular object, we can also change the value. Say for example, I want to delete city. Okay, so I can type in delete console.log home address. By using delete, we can also delete a particular property from this object. So this object contains certain properties and its values. So we can also assign a new value. We can also delete the existing property. The other way of creating an object is var, for example, add for address is equal to new object and then add dot city is equal to Hyderabad and add dot h number is equal to 75. Okay, console dot log add dot city and console dot log add dot h number. Okay, let me rerun this. Okay, so Hyderabad and 75. So this is another way of creating an object. By creating a new object and assigning it to a particular variable, we can also create an object and add the properties. So city and house number is a property for this particular object, which is add. Okay, so this is one way of creating an object, and this is the second way of creating an object in JavaScript. Hope this is clear. Thanks for watching. Please stand by for the next video.